Shuttle Atlantis on a mission to build, resupply, and to do research on the International Space Station.
Houston now controlling. Atlantis begins its penultimate journey to shore up the International Space Station. Atlantis now on the proper alignment for its 8.5-minute ride to orbit. 4.5 million pounds of hardware and humans taking aim on the International Outpost. 30 seconds into the flight. Atlantis almost 2 miles in altitude, almost 6 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center already, traveling 500 miles an hour. The 3 liquid fuel main engines now throttling back to 72% of rated performance, going into the bucket, reducing the stress on the shuttle as it breaks through the sound
It's a
barrier.
historic day in Tapestry's short career here, life. I want to thank you, sir, for introducing and my ask you calling division. Why don't you take it away and let's celebrate what we did an hour.
So we all know what we waited for. We were approved on Android. We were going back and forth with Google or with Apple. We knew what was going to happen. We knew we were going to get approved, but we knew we had to make necessary changes. And as of 4 o'clock in the morning, Google Central Time, we are approved and live right now in the Apple App Store and in the Google Play Store. And you can download it right now. Okay. Yes. Yeah, live right now. You guys see? Okay, so for those who are getting it from the Google Play Store, literally type in the word Tapestry with an I. The Apple App Store is tapestry.io. You don't actually have to hit the dot, but just tapestry.io. And right there, actually still here first. So you literally just type in Tapestry. Some people are saying there's another app called Tapestry, and there is another app called Tapestry, but it's no relation to us whatsoever. If you're looking for our logo, it pops up, download it on your Android phone now. So for those who are in the beta program, this question is coming up a lot. So if you're in beta, all you have to do is click sign in versus sign up. If you don't remember your password, just reset password. And the Apple App Store, as I mentioned earlier, you literally just type in Tapestry.io and download it. Sign up brand new if you've never downloaded Tapestry, or sign up with your email.
But Tapestry with a space and then IO. And I think Chuck may have said if you're on an Android, up at the top, you have an option to click on new. And you want to do that in the app search right now because it's a brand new app. So it pops right up after you do that. So when you're searching, that's where you want to go to find the app and then go ahead and download it. And I know Walter's going to share a little bit about this, but when you install, I've been saying it for a month at least, and we have a video which coaches every single affiliate use the same email address that's on your active affiliate account, because that's what's going to link you and all your pre-registered and pre-registered app customers and inactive affiliates or current team affiliates to you when they then install the app using the email on their account. So double check once you create your app account, double check that. And I would just be super safe, just to make sure, go back and log into your members back office on your Tapestry affiliate account and make sure that they both jive, they both match so that they can sync together. I think that's really all I want to say, other than congratulations to everybody for being here with us. We're super excited. And this is literally just the beginning. The game hasn't even started yet. We've all been practicing for months now. So now the real game begins. We get to get out on the field and share this app with the world. And I'm super excited to be here.
All right, so let's jump to the store. This is really important because this is a lot of stuff we've been talking about for the very beginning. What do we collect? How do we collect it? I mean, the process of let me back up for a second. What we do as an app at Tapestry, Apple and Google do not take lightly, right? So they care about privacy. Tapestry cares about privacy, and that's why this process took so long. There's very few apps that have really the breadth of data that Tapestry's going to have, and that's to your benefit. We also have a team of affiliates, you guys, who are helping us grow the app, and we're getting a massive amount of people who are going to install it. And with people reviewing the app positively for all our super affiliates and those who are global affiliates, we're going to benefit from that. Okay, so let's go do a search. Let me start over. Type in Tapestry. This is not us. Tapestri.ar. That's not us. Tapestri Community Church, like a cool church, but that's not us either. What you'd have to do is just put a space there and type in Tapestri. The word tapestry by itself was already taken. So we talked about over and over and over again for months that this age is for ages 16 and up. Apple does it 17 and up. Those are their rules and requirements. It's a little bit different for Android. We're under the category of lifestyle. You'll notice in the Android store, it's under the category of social media, but we're in the process of shifting that. We want to be on the category of lifestyle, not social media. And there's an intention behind that. Really, lifestyle apps are something that's going to be more, for us, it gives us the ability to scale in a category that we think we can dominate versus competing in a social media category against Instagram and TikTok and things like that. That's how they're ranking is set up. Right now, this app is live for only the United States. So if you're in the US, you can download it. We've already seen people utilize VPNs who are in India or Indonesia, Nigeria, and download Tapestri. Please be patient with us. This app will go live in your geo shortly, but it's not live yet. The earnings goal we know about.
So for those
signing up, all of that. What I want to really highlight, literally, you're in a please, when you download it, you can review the app. 5 stars, that's great. The app will give a short opinion, but a positive review definitely helps the app. Data linked to you. What does Tapestri have tied to you? Very transparent. The whole issue we had with Apple for the past month or so is app tracking transparency about when you actually see that prompt. So information linked to you. So contact information. So that's your email address. You sign up with us. The identifier, which is your device ID, which we'll get to in a second. Data not linked to you, right? And this is important for affiliates sharing the app with their friends and family. Is this going to really monetize our data personally identifiable? No. Data not linked to you is your location data, right? Because when we monetize this data, it's not tied to you. We monetize it completely anonymously. And now you have it here in the store. Apple's verifying what we're saying. And they've gone through the code, the fine-tooth comb to confirm every single thing we say, we actually have to do. Diagnostics. So we are doing analytics on like click events, what people touch, how often they touch, like Apple does. A lot of websites do that as well. That's important to us. So we're tracking that, but it's not tied to you. And also contact information. So when you actually tap a friend and earn a buck and you share it with Danny or Chuck or Michael or Tom, we're not tracking who you sent that with. We don't look at your contact information. Don't look at your messages, your photo, your camera, all of those things that we've been saying for months and months and months. We don't do. Compatibility with Danny or Chuck. So for those who are on
we're not tracking
iPhone,
who you sent that with.
sometimes it won't work. Right now we're on iOS 15. This goes back to iOS 12. We're also working on an iPad. iOS 15 puts every app compatible for both. The question people ask is, what is the size of it? Is it going to take up a lot of space? It's 38 megabytes. We've actually compressed it. It used to be 50 megabytes.
iOS 15.
So very, very app. Don't need Wi-Fi to download this app. Location data. This app may use your location even when it's not open, which addresses decrease in battery. So some questions that we're asking about, does it work if I'm not in the map the whole time? You could leave Tapestri, swipe it up and remove it, which we'll get to. Danny talked about that a lot, and it will still work. And we can also verify. Danny, I think Stephanie Frissy put together these great screenshots that really explain that as well, and that's pretty important. If you hit developer website, link to Tapestri.io, the homepage for Tapestri.io, not an affiliate replicated website. Hit privacy policy, links to our privacy policy, and report a problem goes to support at Tapestri or hello at Tapestri. So just a couple things we wanted to state there. Okay, so you've now downloaded Tapestri. Let me actually remove it for a second. So hello. Things we wanted to state there. So the question we get is, why do I have to put in, actually remove it, Face ID, Touch ID, every single time? And the reason is, there's money. Right? Once you hit that $10 minimum, you're going to get paid. You also provide information that we think is pretty sensitive, like your age and your gender. So we want to put that behind some type of security, and that's why the lock screen or something like that is necessary just to protect your privacy. All of the things here, as we said many, many times, is completely voluntary. For consumers who want to earn more, they can literally go through this process. Let's do it. Mail, do it first. When was I born? And let's go, let's just go 1957. There you go. And I submit it. And this will load and load and load. It's taking the best process information and loading me up to the right level of surveys. If I choose to actually do surveys, it's really up to the consumer. I'm all done. Now I go back. I'll hit a level of surveys, but first I have to really opt in. Now they'll see all these boxes here. For those who are impatient like myself, just scroll down, accept all, and save, and you're good. So like that. Bam, 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 save, and you can jump into all the services here, completely voluntary, but you will earn more. I have been looking at the data. I've seen as high as $10. This is new to Danny and Chuck. I saw $8 complete, $10 complete, $4 complete, just for completing surveys, by the way. That is completely up to you, but for those who are looking to make a bit more, this is a pretty good option. And all of this information, we don't see. This is a third-party survey company that we use. It has a really good reputation. Behind them are some really large brands who are very interested in all of ours, the collective we's opinion. It's really up to you, but there's definitely some earnings to be made. What separates us from any other survey app is the value of, because Tapestri does know location, we do have some basic demographic information, so we can increase the amount you can actually earn utilizing surveys with us versus using any other survey app. So just food for thought when you're actually sharing the app. Okay, the key thing here is places visited, which I just added this today, so I don't really have any places visited right now. Redeeming money. Let's say I want to redeem money. Can't do that because I have to earn a minimum of $10 to do that. And if I want to begin setting up an account with Stripe for Stripe payouts, you can do that now, but we'll get to that a bit later. Chuck, I know you want to talk about refer a friend and tap a buck. That's what we want to talk about.
I just want to see how we're supposed to do that and, what the code has to be and just the best way for us as affiliates to be sharing the app, and especially our international affiliates who don't have the app. They don't have a referral friend. So basically they need to use the website. I want to make sure they understand that.
Yes, absolutely. So for those who are international affiliates, first of all, thank you. This app will be coming live in your country very soon. We're in the process of uploading all the user affiliate usernames into the app in the back end. So you'll be able to use Danny, Alive, Chuck, or whatever your username as the referral code once you first set up the app. Until that's done, and we'll confirm that, what you can actually use is the baked in referral code within the app, right? So that code, all the consumer needs is that 613E number. That will associate it to your email address, which will go into the admin I just showed you, which will then tie to your back office. We're in the process of uploading that information now. So if I hit refer a friend, let's just text somebody. I don't want to text George. Only thing that matters is this code. That is the most important thing. The link there, we're going to switch out that link to the actual App Store links. But this code, once inputted, once they download the app on Android or iOS, will link this back to you as a consumer. So then, once you hit it, is this sharing complete? Yes. You go to your referral history, it shows up here. Every single time. And we've tested this and tested this and tested this. With this version, you're going to find bugs. You're going to find issues. You'll find it in all apps, but we are constantly updating and fixing this, seeing how people are using it, tracking crash reports. So if this app were to crash on you, you can send us an email, but ultimately we'll know in our crash analytics. So be patient with us there, because we're going to do our best to constantly refine this process and make it much more smoother and streamlined. But the first referring the app, it works really, really well. The goal is, oops, I don't want to stop sharing. Once the usernames have been inputted, you'll be able to share Global Check Live, Mr. Whatever, Tom Bullock, whatever your referral name is. Tied to your account is this unique ID, right? So whether you're a user or an affiliate, this is the thing that matters. If you're an affiliate with us and you signed up with Tapestri with your affiliate email address, we're going to associate your app shares to the back end, right? So in our new back office, when someone downloads the app, you'll see that thing. If you're in the United States, you'll see it in two places because we're live here. You'll see it in the app. You'll also see it in the back office. For those who are affiliates and our international brothers and sisters, once these usernames are inputted inside the app, you will see that in your back office.
My question was, when you send the invite to me, do I have to input that code as a referral, or is it going to be coded in the link itself and auto post in that referral code when I'm signing up?
So right now,
when you send the invite to me, do I have to
link this to the back office? That's what we're in the process of doing right now. So right now, when you share this, one time, all you need, the consumer needs, literally tell them, go down, download Tapestri. You can send them a link if you'd like, but literally send them to the store and put in that code, whatever your unique code is. Once the usernames are inputted, you can share the app and there's no code necessary at all. You literally would share the app, they would download it, we would associate it with you because the app and the backend admin are talking to each other. Where do you ask a question about where do you input the code? When you first sign up, that's where the code goes.
And eventually that code can be a username, your affiliate username.
Yes, it will be, yes. That's what we're optimizing for, right? So we want this to be tied to your username. But ultimately, the way we scale Tapestri is to have people download the app without having to put it in a code altogether. That is our goal.
So that link will include the code and it'll just somehow autofill and link to the affiliate.
It's autofilling because we have an SDK that's already inside the app that is speaking to the admin as well. So you can test this as well. So you could take, Danny's phone and share that code with Chuck's phone, and you should sign up. That should show a user in your back office inside the app right now. I'm actually going to copy the link and throw it in the chat.
Yeah, it's in the Google Play Store, ladies and gentlemen. What you have to do is type in Tapestri, spelled correctly with an I, and then you won't see it. But if you hit new, it's at the very top, hit new, and it'll pop to the very top of your screen, and you'll be able to see it. So again, type in Tapestri, make sure you spell it right with an I, and then hit new, and then you'll see it. It'll pop right to the top. That should help. If you are already an affiliate, or if you even just pre-registered to get notified when the app goes live, those emails are in our system. And so all you have to do is go basically sign up for the app and use the same email address, and you're good to go. You don't need a referral code. You will be linked to the person who invited you. Your team will be linked to you. You're good to go. The referral code is only when you're inviting guests. And for the short term, if you're in the United States, if you have the app, you can use refer a friend, but that referral code is what they need to use when they go to the Play Store or the App Store. Now, for international people, Walter, how do international people refer people using our website to get the app? That's what a lot of people want to know is those who are outside, they don't have access to the app. How do they refer users during this time?
Yeah, so we're in the process of doing that, is switching out the links on our website. So if you go to tapestri.io right now, it's pre-register, it's coming soon on the Google Play Store, also in the Apple App Store. Now we're in the process of just switching that out completely. So when somebody downloads the app from Global Check or whatever, Danny Walker Live, it's linking to the store with your affiliate username in there. That is the whole process, a very seamless process. So stay tuned for we'll get that live today is the goal. We're working on that after the announcement for 4 o'clock. So we'll keep you posted on that. But ideally, the goal is we don't want a consumer, as we scale this business, to be able to put in anything. You should be able to download it, associate it to the affiliate without putting in codes or usernames or anything, because we're all kind of forgetful and quite busy. I see comments about I'm not seeing the prompt always. So the first prompt you're going to see when you download Tapestri is the app tracking transparency prompt, the ATT prompt. This app would like to track you across other websites, et cetera, et cetera. Allow or not allow. Ask app not to track or allow. You want to click allow. After you go to the prompts location, you'll get a prompt for only while in the app, never. Allow only while in the app. And it's when you hit the map, and you'll get the prompt for change to always. And to verify that, you can go to your settings, your privacy settings, and look at Tapestry's access to make sure it's on always. Once it's on always, you're confirmed and you're set, you're ready to go. And as I mentioned earlier, you do not have to be in the map. You don't have to be in the app of Tapestry for it to actually work. You should be doing all the work for you.
Well, I had somebody say that they could see their avatar on their house. So can you explain how, yes, we can see that, but other people cannot?
That's right. So you can see, so we want, the biggest thing from a consumer standpoint is this work, right? So you can see yourself at your house, but other people can't see you at your house. So, you know, Beck and his wife could be at their house. You should be able to see his own avatar. Shouldn't even be able to see your own wife's avatar, and you confirm that that's working. That's how it works. So rest assured that was one of the key things about this app from like a technological perspective, that we had to work, it had to ensure privacy. And at the same time, really understand and see people in places completely anonymously.
I can confirm, by the way, I installed the app on Jack's phone today, and I can't see him and he can't see me, and we're both at at home.
Yep. That is the beauty of it. Android map not always allow. So yeah, these are great. Let's jump through here. A lot of questions in here. So for some people, it's going to be working, work great. Some people I see didn't get OTP codes. Some people can't find it in the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. I will paste them in here. Yeah. And again, if you're on your phone, just copy these links and throw it on your phone. Download.
Danny, one of the questions out here is how do we get set up once we had downloaded the app? Is that something that you can repeat for those who missed it?
Like to maximize the money that they can earn.
Yeah, just is there a video, or how are they set up once they have downloaded the app?
Yeah, so there is a video on our Vimeo channel, and if you guys got the email earlier today about this meeting, at the very bottom is one that says when the app is live, and if you click on it, that video is right there in that email. The video is in the Vimeo channel at vimeo.com/tapestry. And it just literally is 1 minute long, and it tells you how to maximize your tap, as I call it. You're turning on your tap, helping that money flow to your own pocket instead of big tech, right? So it's 1 minute long. It's very easy. The main thing Walter kind of covered earlier is to change to always allow location, even when the app isn't open. And always allow tracking. And some people won't even get that prompt. Like only iPhone, I think it's that prompt. Is that right? Only Apple? Yeah. So there's two main settings once you set up your account. It's very simple. And then if you really want to maximize, you go and you invite and it sounds like some people are making good extra cash filling out surveys too. So that's exciting to hear. But that email after this meeting is uploaded on Vimeo, you guys are going to get another email with all the updates, and there will be a link in that email that says when the app goes live. Just click on it and watch the 1 minute video. It's very simple.
Well, the one question every affiliate's going to have is once somebody installs my app with my code, what kind of verification, what kind of notification I get? Because it's not like when you set up a new affiliate where you actually get their information and how's that going to work?
Yeah, you should, as an affiliate, once the usernames are inputted, you should actually see them in your back office as a user. You don't get their first and last name or anything like that to respect their privacy. But you can definitely see the number of active users you have versus inactive users, and you'll be able to constantly tell. And also, that equates to revenue, right? So in the United States, for every active user you have on board, you're earning $1 from those. Can international affiliates earn money through surveys? Yes, when we go live, these surveys are global as well.
That's when the app's live in our country, though, because they're not going to be able to do surveys until the app's live in our country.
That's correct. Yep. You know, people are invited to break. One of the key ways to know if the app is working, it's really to go in your settings at your own location on your phone to make sure Tapestry is running backwards. If you have that location icon running throughout the day, you know Tapestry is constantly running. If you also, the one thing we didn't mention as well is the ability to stop tracking location for a day. That function is alive and working. So you literally go to settings, stop tracking. Don't forget to re-enable it after that 24 hours to constantly earn that function is alive and working in this phone version.
Another question a lot of affiliates have. We've tried to answer this a couple different times, but I'm going to try again. This is for Tim. What about everybody we've already signed up? Do we need to send them a referral code for the app? No, Tim. If they go to the Apple Store or the Play Store and they install the app and they use the same email that they used in Tapestry's system, it will automatically be tied to you. You don't have to do anything else. So the genealogy tree, all that's in place, intact. You don't have to worry about that. So if they are already an affiliate or if they're already pre-registered and they go to the store and they get the app and they use the same email address, they're automatically connected to you.
And we are sending out an email to all pre-registered users or pre-registered people, by the way. But if you have their information, I would still encourage you to follow up with them. Let them know the app is live. And we may not open an email from Tapestry Corporate. You never know.
Will we be able to see in our back office which one of our affiliates have successfully installed the app?
You won't associate them as an affiliate. So for example, if you brought in George and George is an affiliate, you won't know if he or she actually downloaded the app. But if he's also a user, you would associate him as a user, but you won't know it's him. The answer is no. And that's just primarily from a privacy perspective. Basically, if you're an affiliate with us, and thank you if you are an affiliate, we basically replicated the tree. So Chuck brought in Danny, and that's the linear line, that's actually getting inputted inside the app as well. So as also, we talked about the 50% match, you're getting a match on those users as well as affiliates, etc. All of that's getting put into place as well. And the key thing is activity. That's why in that back office, we're really looking at the red button, the green button. Green, you're active. And how we define active is 90% activity. And you go red if we start seeing like less than 90% activity. And that's something that we will be constantly talking about every single week to really optimize on that.
For those of you that joined us late, let me repeat a couple of things. The Founders Club promotion that is pre-launch. We are launched now, but we've extended the Founders Club promotion 3 more days. So today does not count as one of those days. Tomorrow, Thursday, will be the first day. Friday will be the second day. And then Saturday, October 9th, will be the last day of the Founders Club membership promotion. So what that means is affiliates can go to your website. You can use either one. The long link, as we call it, or the short link. I still recommend you use the long link for registering new affiliates. But either one of those links, they register to become an affiliate. They pay the $9.95. This is both U.S. and international. And they get the next 12 months free. Starting Sunday at 12:01 a.m. 12:01 a.m. on Sunday, starting then, affiliates in the U.S. will pay $9.95 per month. And affiliates in the other countries, you've seen the scale. There's other countries that pay $9.95. And then the rest of the world, as we call it, will pay $4.95 per month. That starts Sunday at 12:01 a.m. So you literally have the rest of today, all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday to take advantage of the final days of the Founders Club membership promo. Also, along those same lines, we have made an exception this month to where we can get people paid sooner. So all installs that take place today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we'll watch those installs for a 30-day period of time. Any of those installs that stay active 90% of the time during the first 30-day window will be eligible to be paid out for you on 11/15. That's a one-time exception. After that, the rest of October, those apps will run all November, and they'll be paid out December 15th. So again, that's a real benefit to just pay you a little quicker because of the delays we've had. But again, the extension is like this. All installs that take place today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we'll watch those for 30 days. Those that stay active at least 90% during a 30-day window, you'll get paid that $1 for the referral. Walter, as far as people getting paid on the activity of our app, could you cover that a little bit for people that actually are in the United States and have activity on that app for 90%?
Yeah, so for those who've actually downloaded the app today or went through the period of today, activity for 30, 31 days, whatever that calendar month is, you're going to get paid every single month once you kind of hit that $10 minimum. Your earnings goal that you see today is not permanent. Those earning goals are going to go up. So watch the activity, allow Tapestri to run. Many of you are at home, haven't really traveled much. Some are already seeing their earnings actually already increase quite a bit. That will increase over time once Tapestri actually learns your behavior, and that's kind of all algorithmic for you. The goal is once you hit that $10 minimum, you're getting paid out. What qualifies for the $10 minimum? It's not just your data, it's you sharing the app and those people being active for 30 days. That also includes you doing any other type of activity, including surveys. There's lots of ways to constantly increase that earnings goal for every single consumer using the app.
And the central time zone, everybody was asking, when does that 72 hours end? What time zone? What time zone? Central.
Yep.
Our corporate office is in Chicago, so we go on a central time zone, USA, as far as times, when we give you times.
For those people who already have a Stripe account, maybe from some other business, should they set up a new Stripe account for this?
Yes, they should. Great question, Michael. So in the app, you literally set up a process. You verify name, they verify two-factor authentication with phone number, last four of social for the United States, just to confirm that, and then the payment goes directly to the account that you put in there. So it's all kind of streamlined for you, even if you already have a Stripe account or some other service.
I got a question from Karen Lee. She asked me, I have a friend that's interested, but all she has is a landline. She doesn't even have a cell phone. Karen, the affiliate program and using the app are two completely different things. A person does not have to install the app and be part of the affiliate program. Your friend can literally go to your website, register as an affiliate, start giving away apps, start building an affiliate team, take advantage of all the income opportunity there is, with the exception of getting paid for their own data if they don't have the app on their phone. So hope that helps, Karen.
You want to go through more questions? Yeah, we got 10 minutes.
Walter, I know we're going to have our normal Zoom on Friday. We'll make that an extended call where we really get into the nitty gritty. Any other updates you see happening over the next 24 hours or so as we answer these questions, or just
a lot? There's so much to do, right? So the number one priority we're working on now is usernames on the back end, so you'll be able to log in and share the app with your affiliate username. That's our top priority right now. We're going to dig in a bit more on the OTP codes because it's happening like 1 to 5%. Some people are having no issues downloading, streamlining, getting the verification code, and then some are not. Also check your junk mail if you're not getting that OTP code. In the future, we might remove the OTP code if that becomes process. You'll also likely have, in less than next week, another build for Android and iOS. Literally just update it in the store because we're going to realize issues, we're going to fix it, we're going to tell you to update it. So those are the key things we're working on. But the most important thing is for you as an affiliate to see your progress in your back office.
All right, very good. For those of you that had the privilege of installing the app Friday during that short window that was available, you'll notice that the date only went back to 1970. That has been fixed. As soon as you get the next update to the app, you'll see that you can go back all the way to 1930. But I just looked at mine, it's still 1970. So there'll be some update that comes out and you'll be able to go back to the appropriate date if you're old enough to go back like I am now.
So on the login screen, there is that fingerprint. That's not literally the fingerprint. That's just an example if your phone has the fingerprint. So whatever function your phone has, fingerprint, Face ID, keyword, whatever it is, you don't have to physically touch that. We're getting some questions there as well. And it does take some time. Give Google Play Store and the Apple App Store some time to actually begin utilizing that word Tapestri, and it'll come up and be in ranking. Just like Google and Facebook have algorithms for search, the Apple Store does as well. It's called ASO, App Store Optimization. And the more people type in that word, or you'll start typing in TAP, it should begin coming up right away.
Yeah. And if you guys want to review the app, I mean, I'll let you add to this, Walter, kind of your thoughts on it, but we really want authentic reviews. I don't really want our app to look like we sent 10,000 affiliates all to say we can't wait to make money with this app. So if you had the opportunity to install the app on Google like a week ago and you're already up a couple bucks or whatever, like give us a 5-star review and share that maybe information. I think that would be more beneficial than all of us just going and putting in some, I don't know. I mean, I know we're all excited, but let's be authentic.
Yeah, we've all like seen those Yelp reviews or Google reviews where like, oh, these are bots or fake or something like that. Although we will definitely like 5-star reviews. Definitely say that.
Yes.
We definitely want it authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody's saying, I have questions in the chat. Can you please answer them? There's like 200 questions in Q&A and another 100 in the chat. So I don't know if we're going to get to them.
Let's try to go through as many as we can. I mean, I would love to. Will we be able to put the app on more than one phone? No. Literally, there's nothing for us in our code that's stopping that, but we're going to see duplication of that long data, and we're going to reject that other account. Same thing for those, internationally. I mean, if you're able to download it in the store right now, and I see somebody download it from the store in Romania, Google told us that it's only live in the United States, so there is a propagating process. Maybe it'll go away, but that's fair game. You can download it, and you will get paid on your data. So no worries there.
Yeah, here's a good question from Barbara. She's saying, so all users and affiliates must open a Stripe account to get paid. She says to their credit card, but you'll have options on how you actually do it. You want to kind of address that for everybody? How that's going to work, Wilbur? Yeah.
So if you're a user or an affiliate, everyone through Tapestri right now is getting paid through Stripe. So the average user or an affiliate. Now we're probably going to open that up where we already have a process of allowing people like PayPal to be enabled, and that's specifically for international folks, but we'll open that up in the United States. But yes, you have to create a Stripe account within the app.
How about the 17 plus? I had somebody bring that up because it says on Apple 17 plus, but we know that we can be 16 or older.
Yeah, so Apple has their own age brackets. So we think 16 is the age, the legal age that our lawyers gave us, our attorneys gave us. But according to Apple, it's 17. So we do things a bit differently. But if you are 16 years of age, you can definitely download and use Tapestri and make money on your own data.
Mm-hmm.
When the message comes up, invalid password, that happened to me when I first did it. And what I did is I hit the forgot password, and then I reset my password, which basically reminded me what it was because I was part of the beta test. And then I was able to get in. So if you're getting the message invalid password, I'd recommend you update, remind yourself of the password, and then try again. Walter, Danny, any other ideas? Invalid password, what they might need to do? Invalid email, what they might need to do?
Invalid email address?
Yeah, that's what she said. Invalid email.
Yeah. So we are kind of doing a quick check to see the email validity. Maybe there's a special character or something like that in their email address. So you could reset your email or reset your password or whatever it takes to make sure and say that email is actually valid. But that shouldn't be an issue. So we'll definitely check on that if it happens consistently.
And the best part and sometimes the most challenging part about being at the very beginning of a new launch is you get to be the beta tester. And we get to be the lucky ones who go, oh, didn't quite work. What happened? And so we're fully expecting that. Like Walter said, there's going to be 24/7 for probably months, continual updates and improvements. So just look forward to that and know that. And I think the next 30 days, it's going to be a huge, huge difference from what the app is today already.
Yeah, the most important thing of Tapestri is it runs in the background and works and pays you for your data. That is the core function of the app, and that is working 100% of the time, so we're pretty encouraged about that. There are other issues that we noticed that it's crashing when you do certain things. We'll definitely want to look into that and make iterative changes, but like any other app in the App Store, they constantly have to update for bug changes or fixes. That's pretty standard.
Danny, you mentioned this earlier, but maybe you could go over it again. The password for the app is different than the password in your back office because even the password in the app requires like characters. It's different. It's not the same as what's in your back office.
It
Yep.
can be, yeah. I mean, you could use the same password if you wanted to, but you don't have to.
Only if you've got the right characters, capital, it's got to fit the criteria. that you
Oh,
have to
true,
put on it.
you're right.
So it's
Yep.
not necessarily you're going to be able to use the same password. It's a different point. Now you want to use the same email address, but it could be a different password.
Thank you. Yes, you are very correct.
What happens when you log out from the menu? Is the app still tracking? That's a great question, Greg. By definition, the app is still tracking, but it's not no longer associating it to your email address. I think if you log out, meaning literally hit the settings button and log out, the app still has permissions for your phone, but it's not being associated with you. So it would not log out unless you really want to delete the app, and in that case, I would just delete the app.
Having said that, Walter, will you just let everybody, and maybe you said this, I apologize if you did, but will you let everybody help everybody understand that when the app is not open, it is still able to collect points of interest and pay you?
Yes. That's the crucial point of the app, where the app, like literally the only app on the app, one of the only apps in the App Store that does this, right? Where you can swipe up if you're on an iPhone or on an Android phone, remove the app, not delete it, literally just remove it from your purview, and it's still tracking. It's still working. You're still getting paid. It's still doing all those things without being in it consistently 24/7. So yes.
And you
can
really don't
confirm
want to
that.
let it be open 24/7. Otherwise, it's going to use all your battery.
That's right. So if I were to open up Apple Maps or Google Maps or Waze and just sit in there all day, it would just drain my battery. It would. And same thing for Tapestri. If you sit in the map the whole day, it will drain your battery. Out. My wireless was down when I downloaded the app, so may have replaced a lower earnings rate. Can I reset it? No, I wouldn't worry about that, Linda. I would log in and now start living life as normal and watch your earnings flow go up over time. That's literally put Tapestri to work. That wouldn't necessarily focus on that.
Walter, I had a great question come up from one of our international affiliates, and they were saying, we cannot set up with Stripe in the app the way you all can in the US. We know that. When you earn money as an international affiliate by getting installs in the United States or by having affiliates that have installed in the United States, you will get notified from Tapestri at that time to set up a Stripe account with directions on how to do so. So you will get paid. You obviously won't have the app to do it the way we show, but as an affiliate, you will get set up with Stripe. But don't go out and do that on your own. You will get notified when to do that and how to do it.
That's right. So for all our international folks, we've heard you. Not every Stripe works with 135 countries, which leaves out a lot of countries for whatever reason. So we're going to implement PayPal and a few others. Absolutely. We're also going to enable Stripe activity and activation within the back office. That is something the team and I have talked about as well. So there may be an affiliate, even when it's live in their country, doesn't download the app for whatever reason. We still want to have a way for them to get paid. Tapestri is showing up in their lifetime in the Google Play Store already. Oh, great. That's working great.
And when you guys, again, lots of questions about signing in or signing up. If you've never had the app on your phone, you're signing up. And you don't have to use the same login information. You just need to use the same email. So you can choose a different password when you sign up for the app, but you want to make sure that you use the same email that's on your active affiliate account. So click on sign up, not sign in.
Anthony says, I put in 5 stars and nothing happens. It literally takes days for Google and Apple to begin registering reviews and start showing any statistics at all. So, yeah, unfortunately, wish it was a little bit faster. Monica Young, I'm in. I reset my password. Eureka. Great.
Yeah, and Liz says, I'm on information overload right now. What do I really need to understand? And so basically, let's boil that down. And Danny and Walter obviously correct me, but real simply, for the few people, and there was only a few hundred, so it's going to be the vast minority that were in beta. You want to go ahead and uninstall your beta and reinstall the new. Danny, is that correct or not?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Now, if you were in the Android that got in Friday, then that short window we were open. You want to just go in and sign in. You're good. As long as you didn't uninstall it, you're good. You're set up. You just got in early. If you're anybody else, you want to go and sign up, not sign in, because you don't have it yet. And so if you're not in that beta group or the little group that got on Friday, which is the vast majority of everyone listening to my voice right now, you're just going to go to the App Store, the Play Store, and you're going to sign up as a brand new person. Use the same email address that you have in your back office with Tapestri and set up a new password that meets the criteria of the app, and you're good to go.
Password.
Danny, Walter, anything else you want to add as we try to simplify that little part right there?
Yeah.
I shared
And
in
I
the.
think-
Go ahead, Walter.
No. I was just going to say, once you do all that, like, just get familiar with Tapestri. Find yourself on the map, right? See people and places around you. Really be familiar with the app. So when you share it with your friends and family, you can kind of really speak with the level of authority that you understand it. So that's one of the key things I would say.
Yeah, and so you guys can you see my screen here? Sorry,
Yes, we can.
took over the screen. Sorry. So just so you know, when you're typing in, because we are new app, it's not ranking, I guess, on the App Store yet. So type in Tapestri, a space, and then IO when you search on Apple, and it will pop up. When you're on your Android in the Play Store, type Tapestri with a space and then IO, and you may have to click on new at the very top. I don't have a screenshot of this, I apologize, but at the very top of your Play Store, there's a little tiny, it says new, and when you click on that, then the app will show up.
This recording will be available shortly after we're finished here. We'll actually have two recordings now. We'll have part 1 and part 2 because we had the little halftime intermission there. But they will be available. They'll be in a Facebook group. And I believe Danny's planning on putting together another email that will go out there, but they'll have it in there also. We've been talking a lot. I see Tom and Giorgio have been patiently observing all the excitement about the big day. Anything one of you two would like to share before we kind of wrap up here?
Well, yeah, I'll say two things. So, thanks everybody for joining us today. I mean, we couldn't be more thrilled. I mean, first the Google Play Store and now the Apple iTunes Store. I mean, it's been a long road. I want to thank everybody on our team. Obviously, you guys have been working like day and night to get this thing live. Also, everyone in the affiliate house. You know, without you, none of this is possible. We're super excited to have you guys all on board. So we're looking forward to working with everybody.
Absolutely. Thanks, Giorgio.
Yeah, and I'd just add in reviewing all these questions that, you know, there do seem to be some things we need to work through with everyone, and we will do so.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. If you did not get your question answered, we tried to adjust as many as we could, but just send your question through your support ticket system in the back office is the best way because we have a constant what's open and we can track it much better if you do it that way. If you send an email to support@tapestri.io, it's an email. Those are much easier to get overlooked and so forth. So if you want your question answered, if you put it in the support ticket system, that's the best way. Now, the idea is you've got to go back to the support ticket system to find your answer because that's where the answer will occur. So if you've been with Tapestri at any time at all, you realize our support team is second to none. I've had people who've been in this industry for a long time who have just complimented our support team. They work around the clock, keeping the support tickets current and up to date. Danny, Walter, myself, and others jump in and help occasionally, but we've got a great support team as the foundation. Walter, any closing words as we end this really unbelievably ceremonial day?
Yeah, I would say it's like we did say so much, but it really is simple. You need to download the app, like literally sign up and allow Tapestri to work, and then share it with your friends and family, and then allow Tapestri, us corporate, to be able to enable all the tracking which we talked about, whether it be in the app and in the back end, to rest assured that whole process works. If you are having an issue at all, support at Tapestri.io so you can get those addressed right away.